What if you only had 24 hours to see the city of Paris? What would you do? How would you make sure you got to see the most iconic things in Paris in just 24 hours? You still had to sleep, eat, and, well, so there's no cheating. You are still a human after all. Well, that's the challenge Camarade Travels had just last month. I had 24 hours to travel to Paris, meet my wife, and spend some time seeing the city. Here's a glimpse of our journey and how we made sure it was an awesome trip. Now, when we spend time in other countries, we usually try not to stay in hotels. Hotels are fine if there are no other options, but we try to find Airbnb situations that allow us to have our own house or condo. My wife has found a brand that has literally never let us down with their offerings. Sonder is a brand that operates on Airbnb, and they always have the feel of a hotel without being an actual hotel. This quaint little spot was no exception, having an upstairs, downstairs, 2 bathrooms, and a kitchen. Usually, whenever we travel, the first thing we do is look for a hop-on or hop-off bus. After we ride once around, we can pick where we want to stop and get off to see the city and take pictures. While in Paris, we made sure to dine at a cafe. Since it was a little chilly that morning, we chose one with a covered outdoor seating area. The food was flavorful and attractive. There was no mistaking we were in Paris here. Later, we found another shop that stood out from the rest. This little place had the best burgers and some amazing drinks. There are many parks that are worth seeing in Paris. Here is one we found that had such beautiful scenery that people were actually having a wedding shoot here. Later, we went to the Eiffel Tower. In my opinion, it is the most iconic Paris site. Its height and beauty make it a pleasure to see from many points in Paris, but when you get to be close to it, you get to feel the energy it brings. Next, we went to the Arc de Triomphe. It is another beautiful Parisian icon that you have to see when you go to Paris. We spent the rest of the time wandering around the city looking at the beautiful architecture. The buildings in Paris are full of detail and history. Very few cities in the world today can boast so much timeless beauty. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video of our 24 hours in Paris. Please consider liking and subscribing. It helps the channel more than you know. Bye for now. See you in the next one.